Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the brand new Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker collection. I ordered online from Walmart.com a bunch of the eyeshadow palettes. I really wanted to get all of them, but these are the only 4 that were left in stock whenever I made my order. So I did get a couple of those, and then I also picked up 2 of the highlighters right here. I picked up 2 shades that I thought would match my skin tone, and then I also picked up some of the lip and eye products. So yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be testing out all of these products for you guys and doing like a tutorial with everything. So before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and start out with swatches of everything. All right, so first up, I'm gonna be swatching all of the Fantasy Maker eyeshadow palettes. These are pressed pigment palettes. First up, I have the yellow palette, which is called Kiss My Sun Rays. Here are the shades up super close. First, we have the glitter. These do kind of have like a waxy feel to them. So far I'm pretty impressed, especially because of how affordable this palette is. Next up we have the orange palette, which is the Desert Heat palette. The shades in this palette are super pretty. I'm really excited about this one in particular. This glitter is pretty sheer. The matte shades actually feel like really nice. Ooh, that one did not swatch well. The next palette I picked up is the Blow Me Away palette. I'm really excited about the glitter shades in this palette. They look stunning. I'm just gonna swatch on the rest of my arm so I don't have to keep wiping it off. The glitters don't swatch very well, but I feel like maybe if I apply with a glitter glue, they will look better. Ooh, that one did not swatch good. I found that you can't really rely too much on swatches. I really like to see how they perform on the eyes. And then the last palette I was able to get my hands on is this one. This is the purple palette called Punkster. The matte shade in this palette looks super pretty. Yeah, swatching these glitters, not a good idea. Oh no. Yeah, you just cannot swatch the glitters. I also picked up 2 of the Fantasy Maker highlighters. The first one is called Illuminati. This one looks like a really pretty gold. It might be a little bit too dark for my skin tone. And then we have the shade Halo Effect. This one is a little bit more of a pink shade. Yeah, this one will probably match my skin tone much better. So next up, I have 3 of the Fantasy Makers liquid eyeshadows. The first shade right here is called Twilight, and it's a super pretty gold. Then we have the shade called Trance, which is almost like a rose gold. Look how pretty that shade is. And then the last shade I picked up is called Underground, which is like a taupe. So there are those. And then the last thing I picked up from the collection are these lip glosses, which I'm super excited about. First up, we have the shade Tipsy, which is a really pretty pink with kind of like a gold duochrome glitter in it. I'm also going to be doing lip swatches of these later in the video, but there is that shade. The next shade I picked up is called 100% Lit, which is a really pretty pink with like a blue glitter in it. Look how fun these lip glosses are. And then the last shade I picked up is called VIP Entrance, which is a little bit more of just like kind of like a plain peachy pink. That has really good pigmentation for a $3 lip gloss. Okay, so now that you've seen everything swatched, we're gonna go ahead and start applying them to the face. I am not like too worried about the glitter shades right now because I feel like they might be more of like a topper. So I'm gonna be applying those probably with a brush and maybe some glitter glue. But first we need our cat ears to get our hair back out of the face. So since I already did like my foundation and everything, I think I'm gonna first start out with the highlighting powders. I am gonna go in first with the shade Illuminati, which was the darker like gold highlight. I think it's gonna be too dark, but we're gonna try it out anyways. Wow, so it actually is showing up and it looks really pretty. Wow, I actually really like these. All right, so far so good. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Halo Effect, which is the more like pink highlighter. This one's a little bit lighter. Yes, that one looks so much better on my skin tone. So pretty. Wow. These have like that like wet look to them. Wow, so these are really good. I definitely like the highlighters so far. I just realized I forgot to tell you guys prices. Let me pull up my Walmart order so that I can tell you guys the prices of everything. Okay, so the price of these highlighters were $4.93, which is like super cheap. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyeshadow palettes here. These were also $4.93. Before I apply anything, I'm gonna take some powder and put this underneath my eyes because I am a little bit worried about fallout. I'm also going to prime my lids really quickly. So I was originally going to use like all of the palettes on both eyes, but because I want to really show you guys each of the palettes, I think what I might do is take the two like warm palettes, the orange and the yellow, and do them on one eye, and then on the other eye I'll do the blue and purple. So I'm going to start out with the orange palette. This is the Desert Heat palette, and I'm going to take the matte orange shade right here, and I'm going to just put this all in my crease area. All right, so far that has really good pigmentation and there's not a whole lot of fallout. Now I'm gonna go into the Kiss My Sun Rays palette, and I'm gonna take the matte yellow right here, and I'm just gonna use this shade to blend out the edges of the orange. So far so good. Both of these shades have really nice pigmentation. I'm not really having any issues blending at all. They're not patchy or anything. The yellow definitely has more fallout than the orange, but it's not that big of a deal because you can just wipe it away. So I'm just gonna quickly cut my crease, and then we will come back and work with the shimmery shades and then the glitter shades. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into the yellow palette, and I'm gonna take this like shimmery gold shade right here. I'm first gonna try with just my like brush dry, and if it doesn't go on well, then I will wet my brush. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wet my brush. I feel like that's not gonna apply very well dry. So I'm gonna use my finger a little bit because it's not as metallic as I would normally like. Oh yeah, the finger definitely looks so much better. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in the orange palette and take this shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna use my finger and put this on the outer part of my lid. All right, so here's where we're at so far. I do like the shimmery shades, but I feel like they're a little bit dark for the look just because like the crease shades aren't very dark. So now we're gonna go in with the glitters, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some glitter glue on my lid first. So I'm first gonna go in with this glitter right here, and I'm gonna put this on like the inner part of my lid. I feel like you can't really see it on camera, but I can definitely see it in real life. So now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I'm gonna kind of put this like on the middle part of my lid. So I think the last glitter I'm gonna go in with is this one right here, which is like a really pretty gold. I'm wondering if I should have used my finger for the glitters. They are a little bit waxy, and I'm assuming you could probably apply these without a glitter glue. All right, so here is this eyeshadow look so far. We're gonna go ahead and move over to the blue and purple side, which I'm a little bit nervous about. Not gonna lie, just because like blues and purples are a little bit harder to work with. So I think I'm gonna do like the same style look. I'm gonna first go in with the dark blue and put this all in my crease. The orange and yellow definitely seem to have better pigmentation than the blue and the purple from what I've seen just by like swatching. So I'm really curious how these are gonna blend out. So now I'm gonna go in with the matte purple right here, and I'm just gonna do the same thing like I did with the yellow. I'm gonna use this to blend out that crease shade. So far, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the blue and the purple because I was pretty worried about the pigmentation, but actually like using them on the eyes, they are doing really good. So it's actually like kind of easier to blend since they're not like that crazy pigmented, and you can kind of like build them up. That's a little bit easier for like beginners with colorful eyeshadows. All right, so once again, I'm gonna quickly cut my crease off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so my lid does look pretty blue. I did cut my crease with concealer. It just kind of mixed with the blue shadow. That's why my whole entire lid is blue. So I'm thinking I'm first gonna go in with the blue like shimmery shadow here. That shade is really pretty. Now I'm gonna take some of this purple shimmery shade right here and put this on the rest of my lid. So the first glitter I'm going to use is this one right here, and I'm just going to go in with my finger for this time. Ooh. That one is so pretty. So for the purple glitter, I think I'm gonna use this one. I might change my mind. The purple ones just aren't like, you know, they don't have like that kind of like duochrome, so they don't show up as well. So in my excitement over the pressed glitters, I completely forgot that I have these liquid eyeshadows right here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead with like a Q-tip and take off the glitter on this eye so I can show you guys these. All right, so now that I cleaned off my lid, we can go in with these 3 liquid shadows. I think I'm first gonna go in with the shade Twilight, which is the really pretty like gold shade. I'm so excited about these. These swatched so nicely. I think what I'm gonna do is put some like on the back of my hand. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna take my brush and just pick that up from my hand and put it right on my lid. Now I'm gonna take the shade Trans, which is a really pretty pink, and I'm just gonna put that right next to the last shade. These are pretty liquidy, definitely shimmery. They're not like super metallic. I might go back over that once I put down the last shade. So the last one that I picked up is this one called Underground, and this like is making a weird rattling sound. This one is like a really pretty kind of like taupe shade. Ooh, this one's a little chunky. And I'm just gonna put this on the rest of my lid. So I do actually really like those. I feel like the pink and then the taupe don't really go with this eye look, so I might just kind of go over the rest of my lid with the gold. I do want to kind of like use the applicator a little bit and see if it goes on better. So it definitely goes on more pigmented when you actually use the little applicator that it comes with. The brush kind of shears it out a little bit. So the price of these is $3.93, which is like crazy cheap. And I also picked up one of the multi-sticks from the Fantasy Maker collection, and this one is in the shade Pearl Jammin', which is like a sparkly white. The price of this was $2.93. I think what I'm gonna do is put this in my waterline. I love how my cat ears are like sliding down my head. So I actually really like how that looks. Like it's a white, so it does make your eyes definitely look more awake, but because it is a little bit shimmery, it's not so like stark white like a regular white eyeliner. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara and lashes off camera, and then we can come back and check out the lip glosses in this collection. Okay, so eyes are completely done now. I feel so weird that I have 2 different like eye looks going on right now. I went ahead and did my lower lash line off camera. I just took the matte shades from each of the palettes like I did in the crease and just put the darker shade closer to the lash line and then used the lighter shade to blend it out. So all we have left to talk about are the lip glosses, and I was able to get my hands on 3 of the lip glosses from this collection. So I'm going to be doing lip swatches of all 3 of the shades of lip glosses that I got. These are each $2.93. So first up we have the shade Tipsy, which is a really pretty kind of like pink with a gold like undertone to it. So here is the shade Tipsy, super pretty. I feel like this would look really nice on its own. So it doesn't feel like sticky or anything on my lips. It feels pretty smooth, which is good, especially for like a $3 lip gloss. So next up, I got the shade 100% Lit, which is so pretty. This is like a pink with like a blue undertoned glitter to it. Oh, that is so fun. How pretty is that shade? This is a super fun, like kind of blue toned glittery lip gloss. This whole collection is for like festival season, which is why everything is like colorful and glittery. So yeah, I really like this shade. And the last shade that I picked up is called VIP Entrance, and this one is a really pretty kind of like peachy pink. Okay, why does this one smell good? Like it has a scent, but none of the other ones did. That's weird. This shade is really pretty and it smells amazing. Yeah, this one is definitely my favorite, and I love that this one has a scent. I think that's really weird that the other ones don't. I'm gonna smell them again. Yeah, this one doesn't have a scent. What on earth? Okay, that's so weird. Yeah, so I don't know why, but this one does kind of have like a vanilla-y, like cupcake kind of smell, but the other 2 don't. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up from the new Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers collection. I think this is a super fun collection. This collection is only available at Walmart, in stores, and online. I don't know if they're gonna end up selling it like on the Wet n Wild website, but from what I've seen, it's like a Walmart exclusive. I really think that this collection is super fun and everything is really affordable. Out of everything, I would definitely recommend trying out the highlighters. I really liked the highlighters. I would also recommend the eyeshadow palettes. The pressed glitters were not my favorite, but the mattes in the palette were really good if you're looking for a really cheap kind of like colorful palette. And then I think my favorite thing probably would have to be the lip gloss. I love this shade. I think it's super pretty. It has really good pigmentation and it's only $3. So when I first started out doing my eyeshadow, I thought that I was gonna like the orange eye better, but I ended up kind of liking the purple and blue one better. Let me know in the comments down below which eye you think turned out better. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I'm gonna have all of these products linked in my description box below, and hopefully you guys can get your hands on them. I know some of them were sold out whenever I was shopping for everything. And also before you go, make sure you guys click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can receive notifications of when I post new videos. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.